Welcome to another episode of Acroyoga with Super Dave. Today we have a special request for a washing machine called Swimming Mermaid. For my flyer I have Sandra, and then Alice will be doing the spotting. So to start off, we start off in iron cross. Iron cross is where armpits of the flyer are on the base of his feet. And then Sandra's going to lift her feet up. Okay, place my hands under. And then just want my hands on the arch of her feet, give her stability here. We're going to come into our hand grip. I'm going to bend my knees a little bit so the flyer can rest into it. Take my foot back, and she'll grab onto the outside edge of my foot, right on my toe mounds. Okay? Opposite side. And then from here, she presses into my feet, she starts to lift her hip. She'll thread her head through and then straighten out her arms. Right? You want arms straight so that you can more act as a swing than using your muscular strength. From here, Sandra's going to maintain her back bend. She swivels through. I catch her hands or her hips. My fingertips are out, so not ideal for my handbird position yet, but she keeps a hold of my feet. So I'm going to, like a conveyor belt, I'm going to slide her through and then adjust my hand grip so my fingertips are pressing into her stomach. When she feels balanced, then she's going to release her hands and come into handbird. Okay? Then I'm going to take my legs between her legs and then come back to iron cross. So armpits back to my feet, and then she'll swing her legs forward. Okay, so once again, she grabs onto my toe mounds. I give her a push, she lifts her hips. I allow her head to go through, her arms are straight. She maintains her position. I catch onto her hips, and then push her through. When she feels stable, she'll release the feet. Now you can bypass the hand grip or bypass iron cross and go straight into our hand position for Swimming Mermaid. So I can take it through, she'll reach back, I grab a hold of feet, she'll lift her hips, and then she'll slide all the way through. Okay, take her to bird, and then down. Okay, so for spotters, make sure you're just off to the side, and then as the flyer goes through, you want to make sure that the flyer doesn't go back with the feet landing on the base's head. Okay, one thing to avoid when you're doing this is to rush the movement. So as the flyer, make sure you're maintaining your back bend. Okay, as soon as you break your back bend, you're no longer swinging through, you're trying to force the motion. So I'll show you how not to do Swimming Mermaid, where most people fail to complete this movement. So here, Sandra's going to lift her hips, but instead of staying in her shape, she's going to try to force her way through, and then she falls down way too fast. Okay? So try to avoid that. Have fun playing with Swimming Mermaid. If you have any other requests, please leave them in the comments below. Tune in next time for our episode with Acroyoga with Super Dave.